Hello, Internet. It is Tuesday, August 27th. I am your host, Chet Siegel, and PETA wants to keep pregnant ladies from eating chicken wings. And this is your Guyism Speed Round. A school secretary's telephone number was printed in an escort services ad. Oh yeah, if you get sick at lunch, she'll give you a mint and call your mommy. Hot. A storm that meteorologists are calling Tropical Depression Fernand tore through Mexico yesterday. The storm has killed 13 people and left thousands more Netflixed, sweatpantsed, and completely ice creamed. 4,000 retired people in New Jersey received a letter asking them if they still existed or not. This letter has caused thousands to spiral into existential despair. Also, how are the people who don't exist anymore supposed to respond to this survey, New Jersey? Interesting. On National Topless Day, a Canadian journalist went topless while interviewing the mayor to prove a point. What point was she proving exactly? Nobody knows because they weren't paying attention to a single thing that she said. A 3-year-old in California died this week after she accidentally swallowed a battery when she was 10 months old. Her parents said that the little girl just kept going and going and going and going and going, and then she just stopped. According to a new survey, how much housework a man does is heavily influenced by his day job. For example, a man who works a full-time, high-paying job is much more likely to hire a housekeeper, whereas an unemployed man is much more likely to just let his nose adjust to the smell. PETA wants to ban pregnant women from entering chicken wing eating contests because they say that it will cause their babies to have tinier penises. Tinier penises, PETA? Come on, they're called vaginas. Let's be sex positive up in here. A Philadelphia woman showed up 2 weeks after her funeral and burial. When she returned, she said that it was a good dry run, but she's got a couple notes for the wake. A patent reveals that the artificial sweetener aspartame is made from genetically modified E. coli feces. Yeah. Despite this information, Diet Coke sales have never been better, 'cause that's some good shit. Don't hate me, it's a pun, I know. In Wales, a man who was caught letting his 7-year-old drive his car had his license revoked for 30 days. And that's gonna keep that kid from driving how? In Australia, Oxycontin and heroin users are being trained to inject themselves with a drug that prevents overdosing. As part of the same initiative, marijuana smokers will be trained to make their very own pizza bagels. Delicious. All right, guys, that is gonna do it for today's Guyism Speed Round. I have been and will continue to be Chet Siegel. If you liked what you saw, click that like button on down below, shoot this link to a couple of your nearest and dearest, and if you've got questions for me, ask them on my Facebook page, or tweet them at me at Chet Siegel. Either way suits your fancy, it'll get to me. And just make sure that you come back tomorrow for more headlines that you need to know. What can you do, folks? There's only so much you can do, right? Ring, ring, hello? Who is it? PETA? Fuck you, I'm gonna eat my wings. I could eat my body weight in chicken wings. She had a couple notes about the what did the lights just do? When the lights flicker at Guyism, I like to think it's the ghost of Katie Nolan. Everybody join hands. Good day, mates.